Hey, welcome to this Cold Waters gameplay video. If you love Cold Waters, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Cold Waters. All right, well, it's early in the morning. I've had my 1 cup of coffee. I'm thinking about sneaking another one, but don't tell my wife. And I guess we're ready to play. So what do you say we do that? But before we do that, let's take a quick look at something I've had questions about, and it took me a while to figure out because I guess I'm just getting even more brain damage in my old age. Look, guys, you can change the language to English right here. And you can change from metric system to English, or to, I guess I should say, imperial, right here. So there you go. Let's go ahead and back this out, and I think that may blow away my video. It has a very funny behavior. Yeah, there it is. That's kind of odd. But I think it's still working despite that. So what do you say we go ahead and jump into our campaign? Click here. That's right. We'll click there and click there and load her up. And while it's loading, hey, we'll do the YouTube ritual, which is if you're enjoying these videos, then please, let's pause that. Please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting because that feeds the algorithm. That's what makes YouTube happy. And we all know that there's nothing more important in life than making YouTube happy. At least that's all I know how to do. I'm certainly not keeping my old lady happy. She's looking for a younger man, and I don't blame her. I mean, look at me. Oh, all right. Look, the truth is, I'm a very lucky man. I've got a young, beautiful wife, and she cares for me way beyond my deserts, what I deserve. Okay, so now that I've said that out loud, in case she's watching, what do you say we get started? All right. What is our status? 18, 5, 4, and 16. It looks pretty good to me. What are our orders? Opponent's combat, preparing to depart from Romance. I think this normally means a surface action group of some type. Greenland Sea. One of our combat teams should come into this area soon and be a direct threat to her. Okay, so we've got our guys up there we've got to protect. Oh, yeah, it's bad weather, so aircraft can't really operate. Yeah, whatever happened to A6s? You must find this group and flow as many ships as possible. Somebody commented in the one of the video comments that these were Google translated, so perhaps I should withdraw my compliment that the developers' English is better than my Russian. Apparently, their English is just as good as my Russian. If we're both using Google. Oh, well, okay, there are 1 or 2 cruisers. Okay, so we're after the cruisers. Okay, that's fine. Take a quick look here again. I think we're in pretty good shape. I may leave this alone until we bump into them, in case we bump into a submarine and we're ready to fight them, and then we'll just try to remind me, guys, to adjust my loadout before we go to fight with an enemy combat. See, there they are right there. So let's slip through the Denmark Strait and all right, we're all up here. Get down here in deep water and see if we can get them to bump into us. Yep, they're going north. Come on now. There we go. We're holding still. They bumped into us. And I'm remembering. All right, 6 Mark 48s, 2 decoys, and all hands man battle stations.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Well, look at this. We've got our depth measured in feet.
Con, sonar reports ice ahead.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes, we do have ice ahead.
Contact bearing 079, designated Sierra 3.
Well, I think we'd better
Sonar new contact bearing 081, designated come right to 144, helm I.
steer in such a way
Contact bearing 082, designated Sierra
that
5.
we won't bump into
Make depth 100 feet, dive by.
the ice. Or, now that I think about it, we could steer in such a way that we head for the ice. We just get deep enough
074, helm I.
that it won't matter, and maybe that'll give us some cover against SSM 14s or 24s or whatever they are. All right, we got to get deep enough to deploy the. Come on, there we go. Ooh, we're in a strong duck. That's dangerous.
073, designated Sierra 6. Con sonar Sierra 6 is cavitating.
All right, Sierra 2. A strong duck is dangerous. It means they can hear us better. Of course, it also means we can hear them better, but I'm not sure if that's a great relief if they kill us. I say us. It's not like you guys are along for the ride. You know.
Con sonar lost contact.
Okay.
Con, dive at 150 feet, dive by.
Well, that's some kind of escort. Why am I guess I screwed that up. Ooh, danger, Will Robinson.
As escort. Con, helm, steady course.
I don't think that's right. All right, we found a fleet oiler.
Sierra 5 is classified as merchant.
Let's dial in some right rudder and head for that ice. Let's see if I can make this happen.
Come right to 096.
Get back here, see if we can continue sniffing out. Oh, a Sovereigny, a Kirov, and an Udaloy. Oh.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
And Sierra 6 is the sneaky guy. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's take it down to 200 feet.
200 feet, dive by.
17,000 yards.
Helm, steady course.
35,000. 30. I don't believe that. Huh. I don't think that ice will protect us against anything, but you never know. I just hope I'm deep enough to avoid a problem with it. We're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive by.
Well, we are listening. The problem is we're bow on, so I don't think we're getting anything like the advantage we should be getting out of this towed array. I'd like to be able to see some motion from those guys. I find it fascinating that they managed to make the towed array behave like this as you change course. Must be part of the physics engine. more to the right. Yeah, I just don't think this ice is going to protect us
Sonar reports ice ahead.
no matter what we do. And now that I think about it, they'd just drop it some. Well, I don't know if we could get underneath that big sheet over there. That would be a different thing entirely, wouldn't it? So let's keep coming right. Not only that, that might help us a little bit on our acquisition, or localization, I should say, for these guys. Sierra 6 is bound to be a submarine. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to duck below the layer.
Make depth 250 feet. Dive by.
And see if we can pick him up. Not only that, it'll make it harder for us to pick up the guys on the surface. But we can always stick our head back up a little bit. Aha! The Riga's making a lot of noise. Got something of a localization on her. Yeah, I'm curious about the tactical use of this ice. That's not getting any better, is it? And we got nothing on Sierra 6. It's really not showing us beneath that layer, but we sort of are, aren't we? We still don't have anything on Sierra 6. Somebody is pinging active. We just have to be real patient here.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive by.
Alright,
Dive at
F9 a little bit and see if we can get this to resolve itself a little bit while we ease up on this ice. Uh-huh. The Chilkin's noisy old booger. Well, I don't know. We just have to just ease on. We're just going to keep easing forward. Epic Mod is a game of patience if you don't want to die horribly. That Udaloy can kill us real fast. We don't think he knows anything. We don't think of the ARO.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 065. Con sonar Sierra
Ladies
6
and gentlemen,
is
we have us an
classified as
Alpha,
a submerged submarine.
and he is deep. Deep, deep, deep. Well, we've localized the Karov at 25,000, 24,000 yards, and the fleet oiler. Not real sure what to make of the Sovereignty. And the Alpha, well, we may have a little bit of an acoustic advantage on him while we ride the top of this layer, and he's down below it. He might not be quite so likely to pick up on us. But, you know, I could be wrong. Alright. I don't like being out in front because inevitably that's what we run into. Some broken up ice just to port. Big old slab of ice off the bow, off the port bow really. And I think what we're going to do, I have a tough decision here. I can duck below the layer to launch, which will make it less likely that the surface guys will pick up on us.
Make depth 300 feet. Dive high.
But more likely that the Alpha will hear us. So, here we go. We need to get some weapons in the water. Alright, we're losing track of those guys because of the, we got down below the layer.
Sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Con, dive at 250 feet. Dive high.
I really would rather shoot those over my shoulder, wouldn't I?
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
That's a weird sequence to shoot those things in, isn't it? Uh-oh. We may have problems here. Question is, do they have a good lock on us? Are they going to drop those right in our lap? Nope. Looks like they're landing. They got a bearing, but they don't have range. Alright, back up.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive high.
They're stacking them, though, aren't they? Look at that. That Udaloy is going nuts. Alright, we got to get back up and start picking these guys up again. I think a course change is appropriate.
170. Helm aye.
See if we can pick up on that a little bit. Maybe not quite so much.
Come right to 144. Helm aye.
Alright, this ought to help us. Alright. So far, this guy hasn't found us, but that's could just be a matter of time. And we really need...
Con, helm, steady course.
Get myself organized here. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I just got to click around here till I find the right. It's number 6. And number 1. Number 2. And number 5. Spread those guys out a little bit. We may have launched too far back. I don't know. See what we're going to do, though. We're going to light these guys up. That way I get a better feel for how I want to approach this. Like that, like that. Like that. Wrong guy. Like that. Probably need more weapons in the water if I had to. Bloody well guess I'd like to get that Udaloy. I really would like to get that Udaloy. Don't know where the Alpha is, although we're getting a better feel for him. He's a long ways off. And that Kirov is rocking it on us. Let's
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
toss 2 more over our shoulder.
Aye, sir.
Hopefully that won't give them a better solution. They got a lot of weapons in the water. That's kind of a cool picture. There we are. Weapons. That's kind of a cool shot. Look at that. You can see, I don't know if the video quality be enough, but you can see the weapons I just launched right there. And these are the other ones. That's just cool. That's just cool. Ooh. Ooh. Weapon 6. I want to send him chase that Alpha. Weapon 5. I may let both of them go after the Alpha. Sovereignty we can catch another day. Maybe with these last 2. And lightweight torpedoes I'm not afraid of right now. Alright, I want to take a look at weapon 6. I don't want to see that. Okay, weapon 6. Dive.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 6.
That's fine. That's a launch I'm not afraid of. Alright, so 5 and 6 are coming at the Alpha. From different depths. Hopefully one of them will chase. When he does the up and down thing, one will be waiting for him. These weapons are going to take forever to get there. 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 Light them up. And I don't know if we can catch these bad boys. 1. Kind of like that. 2. He's doing good. That's 6, excuse me. 2 is here. Kind of like that. With follow-up attacks by 7 and 3. get the Udaloy, the Karov will die eventually. The Udaloy is just fiercely dangerous. Let's do that. Let's do a screenshot. Let's do that. We're still here. He's still hunting. We don't see him. And this is just now patience, 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 and hopefully they don't catch us. 2. Don't know where that Udaloy is. That, whoops. Click on that mouse so it won't do that again. That weapon might be dangerous. Maybe. 6. That away. 5. That away. Give 6 a little bit more of a lead. 2 for the Udaloy. And we have got one heck of an interesting attack going here. If we could just find that Udaloy.
Come right
Need a little
to
more right rudder.
169, helm aye.
I think the Alpha's probably... No, he's not really going that fast. Six still real deep. Yes, excellent. He'll tell me the Karov is going to be easier to get than the Udaloy because of the way things are breaking now. We don't know who's out front.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
That's not good. Well,
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
getting worse all the time.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, fire control.
Yeah, the Karov is gonna... The Karov is going to be the guy who picks up these guys, so we're going to have to follow up the attacks with 7 and 3. Looking at the Udaloy. I think we got this bad boy. We'll hurt him anyway. I hate to do this, but let's go ahead and break silence and get some reloads going. Gonna have to do it sometime. Nicely done. And I think we get to get him again. Yep. Well, I missed that one. I couldn't get on him. Meanwhile, that guy's chasing the Alpha.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 044.
Yep, the Alpha's in trouble. Probably not dead, but in trouble. Alright, 7 is going to be for the Coupe de Weenie on the Kirov. 3 is going to chase the Udaloy.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing.
Get some weapons reloaded here. Yep, this guy's after him too. So this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. This is not so good. He's still 10k out. We've got decoys waiting for him. Maybe even a problem there. I don't know. We can't afford to get too crazy just yet. see, that is torpedo 6.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0, 4,
Here.
5.
Send him active. Looks like the Alpha's dancing. Got lightweight torpedoes. I'm twitching like mad. 7's after the Karov.
Torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
3 is after finishing up the Kirov. These guys have gotten, well, they're dancing. They're starting the chase the submarine dance.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0, 4, 4.
Oops. It's not what I meant to do.
Come left to 148. Helm.
All right. These guys are caught up in the decoy dance. But one thing's a fact. It's going to keep that Alpha busy for a while. And with any luck, finish him off. The Kirov has got gigantic holes in him. They're burning.
4, 4.
She's doomed. Udaloy is bearing straight down on us.
Tube 1 ready.
Probably I got issues with her, don't I?
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
That's fine. That Kirov is dead.
Con, helm, steady course.
Come on. Can't get the torpedo. That's the one going after the Kirov. That's the one chasing.
Con sonar, noisemaker
Yep.
bearing 0, 4, 4.
We have to come out here, aren't we? And we're just going to have to toss a decoy out.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
If I'm going to do that. Ah.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 0.
Okay, the
7,
Karov
6.
just bought the
Contact
farm.
breaking up.
Oh, look at that. And I
Con
cannot.
sonar, noisemaker
There we
bearing
go.
0, 4, 4.
That's that fellow right there, isn't it? We can drive him. Sees the decoy.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0,
Ugh.
7.
They just don't like to be controlled like they used to be.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0.
It just
4.
doesn't react. It just doesn't play.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapons acquired the wrong thing. Better pay attention to what's going on up here before I die. This guy is hunting the Udaloy. This had better work or we got problems.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 0, 5, 4.
Follow me this way. Follow me this way.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 045.
Better get another one ready. Nope, looks like it's going to tag behind him. Excellent. And I want to set up the decoy there. How are we doing up here? The Udaloy is being chased. The Alpha is being chased. Heck, the Alpha may have one of its own torpedoes on him. I think it does. Alright, both of these guys tagging along. Ooh, I've lost track of one of those torpedoes. It may have popped. May not have had the range to play.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 043.
Wow, what a mess. I'm glad we still got some weapons left because we surely have not solved this problem. The Alpha's probably bought the farm. The Udaloy may have avoided this guy. If he doesn't pick up, if he's caught circling, and it looks like this guy's after the Udaloy now.
Bearing 044.
And the only thing after the Alpha is one of their torpedoes and one of our torpedoes. That's interesting. That torpedo just gave up. The Alpha may evade. The Udaloy appears to have evaded. Alright.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Got to get more weapons in the water.
Shoot 2-5. Aye, sir.
Torpedo 3 is hopeless. I don't know what's up with Torpedo 6.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 044.
He's found something over there. Is Torpedo 3 still on the wire? Yes, it is. Go that away. Something's blowing up. Probably that torpedo right there. And I think we may have tagged the Udaloy. Alright, is this guy going to have an ice problem? I don't know, but I got to get this one under control too. There we go. Nope, I think they're okay as far as ice goes. Hopefully that decoy is doing us some good service by distracting the helicopter. The Alpha is making 29 knots and seems to either have been hurt. He's making 32 knots. I don't know if he's been hurt or not. 3 is on something. There he is. There he is. I don't think he's hurt. I think he managed to evade everything. What a guy.
Noisemaker bearing 038.
Alright, we want this guy to bear down on him in a big way. I don't want him following the stupid... Yeah, he wants to decoy so bad that I can't even get the wire to take him. That's kind of weird that the wire is affected by the decoy. And there he goes. I think that's it's trying to anticipate,
Noisemaker bearing
but it does a lousy job of it. Yeah, that's just the decoy making it mad. Since I've lost track of the bloody... Okay, got to get back in the game here because one has to go after the Oodaloy. Five has to chase after him too. We'll have hopefully another chance to go after the... There he is.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 038.
Yes, I know. Ugh! Come on. Ah! Cannot get on him. They have programmed some nasty evasion here. Oh, tag!
Sierra 6, last bearing 039. Contact breaking up.
You're it. You're it. Actually got some good use out of the wire. That was really lucky. I was just kind of flying it around, trying to point in his general direction. Whew! Man, that was wild. Meanwhile, this bad boy is putting weapons in the air. And lots of them. Alright, we want to
Con fire control, we've lost the
reload
wire.
that. Light those up as active. I don't know if that'll help any. And worry about where those things are going to drop. Those things. Here it comes.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 028.
Riga's pinging. Okay, he's dropping them down this bearing.
Con.
We may lose the
torpedo
wire, but
Come
we got to
right
turn.
279, helm aye.
One. Spread out a little bit. There we go.
Con fire control.
There we
weapon
go.
acquired.
Outstanding.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 024.
Been an interesting fight so
Con
far.
fire control. Weapon acquired.
91%. There he is. There he is.
Con.
Can only
torpedo
control
room
one at a
2-4
time.
ready.
And it really wants that freaking noisemaker. There we go. The other torpedoes turned on him.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 020.
There we go. Drive it on. See the other torpedo. There it is. Right there. I've got my finger down on the 5 button. Trying to keep driving forward rather than getting caught up and worrying about where the... Alright, I think we got him now.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 0-1.
Just as I say, I've got you now. We do now, though.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 0-1-6. Contact breaking up.
Vessels nearby, weapons nearby. Just what vessels are nearby? The Riga. It's at 13,000 yards.
Con, helm, steady course.
Load a couple of missiles. Helicopter's still in the game. Oh, and I cannot breathe. Here we go. Oh. Much better. And truth is, I could probably get her with torpedoes. She's 14,000 meters or yards. Make up your mind. I've been thinking meters so long till I got everything correct. Now I'm still in meter mode. All right.
Shoot 2-4.
Gotta put that out there. And we're gonna put that out there.
Con, fire control, we've lost the water.
Brilliant.
Shoot 2-6.
Con, torpedo room, 2
End
1
up going
ready.
with torpedoes and be done with it. Ugh. There we go again. Didn't. It's not really a button, it's a switch, and it's kind of stiff. Now, what are you going to do?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Whoa! It went after the decoy. That was my bad. Reload. Helicopter has not figured out where we are. At least not so far. Look at that. Intercept the Riga, which ought to be running. I mean, the Chilkin is running, but I'll get him with the with the harpoons. So there you go. There's the plan.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
And get that guy directed to better intercept that torpedo.
Come right to.
Come right.
319, helm
It's
I.
going to help open the distance between his path and mine. And yeah, this is kind of interesting. All right, see if we can kind of keep track of this while we look at something more interesting. This guy is brave. Little frigate charging down
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
when we've taken down an Udaloy, a Kirov, an Alpha, and the Sovremny's back. Aha, the Sovremny. Forget the torpedoes on, or the harpoons on the Riga, he won't care.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Shoot tube.
Con, helm,
All
steady
right,
course.
back on 4 because this guy's got to follow him. Come on, come around, come around. Go that way. This guy's anticipating the Riga. The 2 I just put in the water are anticipating the chasing the Sovremny. Yep, those 2. And that guy is decoying him, so I want to reload another one because he's done his job. I don't need the wire. That Sovremny's way out there. So we're going to turn him now. And so, what have we learned in the last 3 or 4 fights? I mean, the first, I don't know, 6, 8 missions, maybe more. Most of the first missions, I just kept getting hammered by everything. It's because I was, I don't know, trying. I guess I was still playing the old-fashioned way. But now what we see is long-range torpedoes fired off-bearing using the Seawolf's acoustic advantage. There we go.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
And they can harass us. We got to use decoys because the AI is doing a good job of throwing a broad spread of torpedoes out there that somebody might just might catch on. But really, this old gal has just gotten deadly, and she even occasionally uses missiles against guys who can't defend themselves against missiles. Kind of lost that Riga acoustically, but the torpedo knows where it is. And I don't think he will avoid the torpedo. I say that, unless he... There you go. What Riga?
0, 1, last bearing, 0, 3, 4.
Alright, that leaves us with a reload there. These guys proceeding. To intercept the Sovremny, which is way out there. He ran off and came back. I find that interesting. There's the Riga. Helicopter seems clueless. So let's do a little F9 action, which is always dangerous.
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Because those torpedoes might have been premature. I don't know that I can... I don't know if the bloody things can reach out that far. And about like that. This one, unless he turns to starboard, I don't think this one will ever see him. And we take a chance here. Don't ever do that while you're in time compression. It's just not controllable. Alright, they're bearing down on the Sovremny. I'm not sniffing any helicopters. We got 13 minutes left to run on those guys with him bearing down on us at 25 knots and us going out at 35 or 40 or 45 knots, whatever. Probably about 45 would be a guess. They're closing each other rapidly. And once again, I'm doing that in time compression, which is not wise.
Con, fire control, we've lost
Not
the
good.
wire.
Yeah, the Sovereignty's foxed us. I get maybe one guy on him if this torpedo stays.
Con, fire control,
Yep.
we've lost the wire.
Way out there. Will he catch on? Or is he looking at the ice instead? Nope, he wants him. Run up on him.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 065.
Well, it's all up to the torpedo now. It's all up to the torpedo now. Reload. Reload. Don't think one torpedo will take him. It'll sure make him sad. There. He is not nearly as happy as he used to be. And we... And look at this. There's another torpedo that AI has so
Come left to 162.
excellently
Helm I.
put on us. Alright, we'll F9 our way.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Hopefully picking up that... Look at that
Con,
guy.
torpedo room,
They're
tube
brilliant.
3 ready.
The AI is freaking brilliant. Okay, I don't think there are any torpedoes left. There aren't. They were out of range. The Chilkin's way over there. The Sovereignty's somewhere over there.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Yep, I don't think we'll hit that ice, but let's turn its base course a little further over that way. Helicopter is yet to tie us down. That could happen
On helm, steady course.
any second. Come on now, I ought to be able to hear this Sovereignty now. Come on.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
He's hurt. I ought to be able to hear him. The Chilkin may have gotten away. Yep, the Chilkin just might have gotten away. Come on, 72, 73%. Give me a good picture on that Sovereignty. Because this guy ought to finish him. Did it again. Yeah, we got him. He's got a great big hole in his, yep. He's making 13 whole knots. Torpedo 2 wants him really badly. All the while the Chilkin is escaping. But we can put her... Oh, great! This is why you should always send 2. And why he's suddenly so hard to hear, I don't know. Come on, Torpedo, pick him up. If he's turned away, we may not. He may have foxed me with... Lordy, 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 lordy. I think he did. I don't believe this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to go through this drill again. Oh. And the answer is never send 1.
27. Aye, sir.
Taxpayers pay for these things. Just go ahead and use them. All right, let's go. I don't know why I can't hear him.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Come left to 135. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Don't know why I can't hear him. Why he's so hard to hear. He ought to be making all kinds of racket with that hole in his flank. Four. And go. And once again, I do what I tell you not to do. We're going to get you, pal. That's all there is to it. It's just a matter of time. Another thing about Epic Mod, it takes time. It's lots of long-range shooting. They've slowed the Mark 48s. They're not nearly as fast. I say that. They're not as fast. It seems to me that they're slowed down. I may just have to. Boy, I tell you what, it's getting bright in here. I'm looking like I'm glowing in the dark.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Once again, wire loss. This is getting crazy.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 045.
We might not care.
Con
sonar.
There we go.
Bearing 045.
There's no escaping now, pal. They both know where you are.
Make depth 458, dive by.
They both know where you are. Yeah, don't care. Yep, we're watching.
Con sonar,
Dump.
lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 044. Contact breaking up.
Coming up to periscope depth. I kind of
Con
doubt
sonar,
we'll be able to
lost
find
contact.
the.
Sierra 5, last bearing 073.
I don't know if we'll be able to find that guy or not, but we'll try. F9. We're up there.
Raise the ESM mast. Lower the ESM mast. Raise the radar
Here's
mast.
where we may commit suicide. It's too far out. We'll throw him out there, but I don't think we can get him.
Aye, sir. Shoot 25. Aye, sir.
Con, dive at 458, dive by.
Go deep.
Make turns. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Yeah, I have
Sonar, no longer cavitating.
a strong weapons nearby. Really? suspicion that these weapons will never. The Chilkin open the
Come
range
right
too
to
much.
179, helm aye.
Make them
We're gonna run into ice.
0, feet, dive by.
All right, let's get out of here. Got the Riga, got the Sovereignty, got the Udaloy, got the Kirov, got the Alpha. The Chilkin escaped. We wasted 2 weapons tossed out there, God knows how far away, but there you go. And my God, that took an hour. So, hey, we're going to call it a day. Excellent work. Yes, I know. Convoy transit protected. Okay. And aircraft carriers, and we'll deal with that another time because that's that. Hey, as always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.